Okay, hello. How is everyone doing this wonderful day? I'm back finally after taking a work trip. I had a work trip, a boondoggle, if you will, and then a weekend of camping. So I'm back now. Only starting about 4 or 5 days late for my Pirate Software Game Jam. This is what I'm going to be spending my time on this week. It's probably going to be a couple of shorter streams, maybe every night. Maybe I'll try to get a longer one in the morning later in the week. But we'll kind of see how things go. Yeah, I don't know. I got a lot of things I got to get done this week because I'm going on vacation actually next week. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So tonight I'm going to spend most of my time probably just working on the game design document. I want to get that kind of flushed out as much as I can, because I mean that's important to have first. So I'm going to work on knocking out some of the details, especially the game specific stuff, and then we'll kind of see where that gets me. My concept is pretty simple. But I think it's gonna be, fun. I think it's gonna work well. It's gonna be, we'll talk through it as I get into it, because I've got a few things that I'm kind of like noodling out in my head. So we'll just get to it. No name, game name. So placeholder for the game name. Oh, why didn't the theme update? Oh, no. Because the theme for this game is called Shadows and Alchemy. I want to change that. Well, I'll leave it there for now because it is there. Yeah, theme interpretation. All right, that's what I want it to be. Shadows and Alchemy. What? No, don't take me there. I wanted to refresh this. Reload. There it is. Okay, there we go. I'm used to it updating automatically, but must be a Microsoft one. Okay, so the basic concept of the game is going to be very similar to games like That's Not My Neighbor, where it's just one screen. The idea is a casual puzzle game where you're trying to escape out of what I'm calling the wizard's prison. I'm probably refine that a little bit more. But the whole idea is you have 2 choices to make to get through out of each room, left door, right door. But before you go through the door, you've got to take you will take one of 3 different potions. So you pick a potion, then you get to choose which door. But when you take a potion, it's going to have either a positive or negative effect on your senses. Right now, I think I only have like 3 senses that I'm going to try to put in. That are like listen to the door, look through the door, look at the door, or touch the door, like feel it. And those will give you clues on whether there's monsters behind the door or it's an empty room. And so each of the potions then is going to provide a positive or negative effect to the player, which will then determine on what your senses tell you when you look at the door. And the idea is you're going to have to get through 10 or 12, I think I said 12 doors. 12 doors. Without opening one full of monsters. So that's the pretty much the basic concept. It's going to be a static looking room with a set of doors. Maybe the door is animated so you can open as you go in, and it'll determine whether monsters come after you or not. I think that's pretty much it at the moment. So that's kind of the concept I'm working through. So I just need to get this down a little bit more in detail. I've kind of typed some of this out. This is what I kind of did a little bit this last week. It has to be HTML exportable. Right now, I think the dev, I'm going to do it in Godot just because that's kind of what I'm familiar with right now. Yeah, casual game players. Then here's the theme. I kind of word vomited this out. Harder to see. Like touching and seeing harder with this scenario. With more or morning. I about said more. I did say morning. TBD gamer. Good evening. How are you? They went surprisingly well. I mean, the travel back got a little delayed, but thankfully we weren't so late that we got stuck with that CrowdStrike fiasco, at least on the flight back. So I think we were delayed 4 or 5 hours coming home, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. And you know, I managed to go camping even though we did have that CrowdStrike fiasco go on. So that was a that was a bit of a thing, wasn't it? I guess it's still a thing for some people. I lost my mouse. I think, is my mouse dying? No, it's not dead. There we go. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. The conference was all right. It could have been like a day shorter, but yeah, it was pretty rough. It was funny because we were driving home, and I think we were on the road driving home, and it was probably 8 o'clock, and we started getting all these messages that some of our Azure platform stuff was unavailable, like our SAP platform and some of that stuff. And it was like a 2 or 3 hour outage, and they were kind of like trying to work through this. And after, I want to say it was like 10 o'clock local time, so Central Time, they had finally resolved it, because that was about the time I got home. So it was a little before that, and someone had asked me if I could do some testing on some things, and I said, yeah, you know, I could probably do that. But when I got home, they were still having one of the integration systems still wasn't quite right. So I was like, well, I'll just wait till morning and test it. And then I got woken up at like 5 a.m. when my phone started going ballistic because of our Nagios monitoring system was just going crazy because most of our server infrastructure was down. Or it was either down or had just come up. I don't remember. We had about half of our PCs got hit by it. Yeah, so I get this, you know, panic text message from my supervisor, and he's like, if you're able to come in, come in. And I'm like, well, that was 2 hours ago, and you know, sending me a text in the middle of the night is not the best option, but whatever. So we go in, and by the time I had gotten into the office, we had the workaround to bring things back up. And so we just divided up into teams, and we just walked around looking for computers that were blue screened, and we fixed most of them. Took us about 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours probably. Definitely got a lot of steps in that day. Yeah, it was a bit rough. The people that worked the previous outage and then this other one, I don't think they got any sleep on Friday. So, feel bad for them. All right, let's delete that, and let's delete this. I don't think I need any of this stuff yet. Yeah, so it's a bad deal for a lot of people. I mean, I know I was reading some things where they finally think they found a way to automate the restoration of a bunch of systems, but man, it's hard. it's hard to have to even comprehend like being down like basically for the entire weekend. Like, that'd be rough. I mean, I've been through it, but nothing that was quite this catastrophic, I guess. You know, the other times when we've had issues, it's like as long as nobody does anything, generally things kind of clean themselves up, you know, or at least people are functional. But no, we were just flat dead, and it was insane. And it was weird. Not everything got hit, but only about half of them. So it's like weird on which ones got it and which ones didn't. So yeah, it was interesting. I don't know what to put here. I'm just gonna blank it for now. Don't need that. Don't need the label for the image, it's no longer there. Oh, yeah, well, luckily, you got lucky. What we found that was surprising, and one of my coworkers' sons works for Microsoft Azure, is that's their primary, you know, security vendor for a lot of stuff, a lot of SaaS offering type things. And so there's a lot of people that are impacted that have, you know, no control over it, right? It's the infrastructure. The infrastructure went down, and I mean they managed to get that all back pretty quickly. But yeah, you're lucky. It's, what was the numbers like? Oh, it was in the millions, right? PC or devices that were affected. And then I guess the rumor is this isn't the first time it's happened, but it's the first time it happened to the Windows environment. I guess they broke all the Red Hat stuff. 8.5 million, that's what it is. Jeez. But then I had read something that, yeah, like a couple months ago, they did the same thing to Red Hat, the Red Hat version of the, it looks like a driver. They claim it's a configuration file. Whatever it is, it was causing Red Hat to do a panic dump too. So feels like they don't have a very good integration testing, maybe, or I don't know, just gut checking. Like, this stuff failed so quickly that it's like, doesn't feel like they tested it on anything. They're just like, it's fine, let's go Fridays, let's go, it's fine, we'll just push it out. I do think that this is absolutely a textbook reason to never, ever, ever, ever push code on Friday. No matter what. It is a recipe for disaster. Let's see. I'll put a blurb in about the design later. 100% if you want a weekend. Yeah. I don't know how many times that, you know, we've tried to push something into production and it's like, it seems absolutely just innocuous, and it's just like I don't know, it just seems like the dumbest thing, but then you push it and it like something breaks and then you're like in panic mode. Like and it's always like the dumbest things. It's like that scene from Office Space and he's like, I always do stupid things like that. It's like a decimal point, and it's like, yeah, sometimes the smallest details make the biggest difference. Okay, let's see, I still need a logo, but I'll worry about that later. All right, so casual gameplay, yep, I'll update that. The mechanics are really just going to be listening, feeling, and seeing. That's going to be on the different doors. Drinking potion, maybe? I really think those are the only mechanics that are going to be there. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll need to do some wordsmithing, but I'm not in a wordsmithing mood. It's probably going to be... Probably I'm not going to have gamepad integration. It's probably just going to be mouse. And point and click. That will be the main, because I'm not going to focus on this one. There we go. Well, my submit has to be by... oh, that's 2022. I should have done that. It's gotta be the 31st, right? There we go. Drop dead date. Alright. So let's take a look at... Let's see if I can pull up... Nope. Ah! Let's not do that. That's what I want. Should have looked for this before I started, because I don't know where to look. Alright, let's... No. Trying to see if I have any doors or something I can use for assets. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. We won't start with that. We'll start with opening that back up again, and we'll go to... No. We're gonna fire up Godot. Alright, so this is gonna be a new project. I don't know what it's gonna be called yet, but I've got to... something off me. There we go. So, new. We're gonna call it... July 2024 Game Jam. We'll put it here. What? That's... I wanted to... Oh. Great folder. I just saw folder. I thought it said new, but no, it says select. Game Jam. Select that folder. There we go. That's the one I want to use. Door is open. I'll be right back. I'll close my door. There we go. Ouch. If I leave my door open, I get a visitor, typically from our cat, and all he wants to do is just terrorize things in my office, so not a thing. Okay, let's take a look at... Let's create a new folder. Scenes. Resources. Yeah, two dogs bringing their stuff in. My dog used to do that too. He would just kind of saunter around. He wouldn't necessarily be like in any rush, but he would just like come in, lay down, then he'd get up, then he'd go get something, and he'd bring it in here and he'd lay down with it. And he didn't have a lot of toys. He was never much of a toy playing dog. He would chew on a few things every now and then, and he had like one or two toys that he played with, but man, he would always bring them all, like just bring them in, and he'd just bring them in and just set them down. Wouldn't play with them, just bring them in. And then he'd always plop down, like not on my feet, but about as close as you could get, or like against the chair, so I couldn't like move without disturbing him. So it's like, ugh, dude, like a foot, come on, just 1 foot over, that's all you need. I just want to be able to roll my chair back without hitting you. Animals, aren't they a blast? Let's see. Super chewers. Super chewers. If they can be chewed, it shall be chewed. Likes to sit under your desk at my feet. He likes to stay behind me. So yeah, I get that. Yeah, he get kind of boxed in, don't you? One in front, one in back. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm glad we got lucky with our dog, and he was not a chewer. That was a good thing for me because I was afraid that I'd just like lose it with him too much. And oh, why did it do that? But mine was always notorious. Like, he was a licker. Like, he liked to lick you, and he would just do that nonstop and just lick and lick and lick and lick and lick. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna give me sores on my leg. Come on. Maybe it's because I'm just salty. There we go. Let's see. We are gonna start with a 2D scene. All right, we're gonna start off by making the potion bottles. Yeah, then more kisses, and their tongue likes it's like pure sandpaper. Oh, that's rough. At least my dog, Ducky, he had a soft tongue, so it didn't really hurt. It was just, I mean, it was constant. Like, it was, he did that on, I mean, he did that on everything. Like, if you gave him, what were the things he used to chew on all the time? What were those things? I think it was like a set of rubber rings. And he'd chew on them for a little bit, but then he would just lick them. And I mean, he would sit there for an hour just licking. I think when we got rid of him after he passed away, I want to say there was like distinct grooves from his tongue, like just rubbing it down. It was pretty funny. All right, potion bottle. Yeah, this one would be kind of nice to actually have some kind of an image. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with the right words. I thought I moved them all local to my machine. Let's check. Let's see. No, that's intro. Well, we'll start here then. I swear I have all these downloaded. Nope, I do. Here we go. I think. Let's see. These are books. Because those are the books. No, never mind. False alarm. Alright, yeah, so we'll just have to... Oh, well, here's a potion. Oh, it's super tiny, though. Yeah, that might be problematic. Pumpkins, pumpkins, pumpkins. Just a regular pot. Let's pull up Agent Ransack. I think he can search through all of those. Let's put it up to K Humble Bundle. I'm going to look for potion. Potion icons. Alright, let's try that one. Potion icons. Well, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Now, let's... Actually, it's the only one it found, too. Very nice. Alright, let's bring it down here to temp. Oh, there it is. I put it in temp. Go figure. Alright. Potion icons. Alright. Now, do we have any that look empty? I don't know if it necessarily need to have one that's empty. But I like them all. They all look good. Actually, add some randomness to it. I can make the potions look like any of them, as long because they're all the same size. So we're gonna import all of those in. We're gonna bring them here. We're gonna go graphics. Say new folder. Call it potions. Yeah, I can take all of these. Not that. Copy them there. I'll just copy it to add on to. All right, so now we've got some potions. And we'll start with just a excuse me, just a basic one. Need some water. Need some water. And then we will... Let's put it on the page. Oh, it's nice and big. I like that. Alright, so center it there. I'm gonna call this one potion. Now, So in my mind, I'm like, well, we'll have the potions change randomly, but to begin with, it's just going to be 3 potions, red, yellow, and green. I'm going to start off by making it simple. And I'm going to call it potion green. And I'm doing that to speed up to getting something that's playable, because the logic behind each potion will change every time it's created. So I don't care so much if the look changes right now. That'll be like a stretch goal. If I can get it working first, then we'll kind of go from there. Let's put this into scenes and I'll call it potion green. So now I'm thinking now I'm trying to think about things in my brain that aren't quite working out. What the heck? So I want door. Brain, light up. Ooh, well, that didn't come up very quick. That came up a little too quick, didn't it? Door, search. Just trying something. Okay, so that does work. Really want a dungeon door. Mega Castle Dungeon Pack. Futuristic dungeons. RPG dungeon. Entrances. It's cute. That's what it says. Cute. I like it. Nope. Nope. Now I want to open it, not change the name. I think this is where I was. Yeah. I think I've looked at this one already. Door front. Yeah. That's like a top-down one anyway. Okay, well, then we won't have a door to play with. That's fine. I don't need one necessarily right now. And I'm gonna minimize that and not actually make that disappear or close Agent Ransack. Let's see. So let's see. Do I want to put anything on it? I don't think so. I guess I'm gonna leave the potion as is. And then touch screen, button to touch screen. No, I'm not caring about that necessarily. I'll probably need to put some kind of interaction or some kind of area around it. So when because I think I'll click the potion. That's what you'll do to interact with it, I think. I don't know. I think that's what I want. But anyway, we're gonna start by taking the scene, and I'm going to duplicate it. We're gonna change it to potion red. Then we're gonna duplicate it and call it potion yellow. Let's replace it. That's the wrong style. Do I have this open still? Can I go? View. Here we go. Not the same one? No, not really. Well, that's lame. I mean, I guess it could be a different shape too. I just kind of wanted them all to be the same. Okay, that's fine. Details. Go. I close it. I hate it. I didn't want to close it. Oh well. We're gonna rename. I'll have potion. Yeah. Oh. Potion. Replace it. It's a little on the gold side. Let's try that one instead. That works. And we'll rename this one Yellow. Yeller. All right, so we've got the potions. Close those. I'm going to create a new 2D scene. And then I'm going to import each of those potions. So each one will sit here. It'll overlay, actually it'll overlay on top of the level. It'll overlay on top. So this should be a scene all on its own, which will be the potions. Maybe they'll look like they're sitting on a shelf, maybe. Line them up kind of like that. Put a shelf underneath them so they look like they're on a shelf. And then of course get them, closer together, farther apart, however. And then you have to pick one. And then, let me think about this. So when a potion is created, it will have a property. Really, all it is going to be the effect, the effect it's going to have, and then the stat that it's going to change, and by how much. The stat is going to change and how much. So if I really only have, maybe a name. I'll give it a name. I'll give each potion a name. Potion will have a name, a stat that it impacts, and a value. Those are the only three things that it'll have. So then you can have those, they'll compound on top of each other. Right. Yeah, that's really going to be it. And it'll be the variability will be the numbers that come up with, I didn't want to say that yet. So based on each one, it could be 2, 20. I need to figure out how I want that. Probably on a scale from 0 to 100. 100 means perfect, normal, and 0, of course, is none. So if I did that, I feel like I'm going to need to create some scripts. I want to open up my other game that I built that did a lot of that. This one, open. I want to take a look and see how that interaction worked with. I'm gonna let it load. Because when I open this, each one of these is going to have a script on its own. So then when I create it, because I'd like to be able to have it so whenever I create the potion, I can tell it when it's created what its stats are, so I can randomly generate them every time it loads. Let's close all those. And we have, I have export preset. Oh no, that's not what I want. I want global settings. Oh yes, new version of Visual Studio Code. So that one doesn't have a lot in it for settings. I only have a couple of values. However, objects, enemies. So when an enemy is created, it has some values. I have it do some signals. And their character 2D bodies. Okay. Huh. So when they start up... Oh, so when each one starts, it creates its own random. Maybe that'll be easier, because then I don't have to worry about containing it. I can just put it in its own script. Let's do that. Can I close that? I won't let me close that value. Close tab. It won't. Alright, whatever. Alright, so we're going to attach a script. I want to make it a C# script because I'm a C# junkie. Yeah, we'll do that and create it. Open, it does. Very nice. All right. Let's bring this in. Zoom it in a little bit, maybe. Font. Does that look better? That's a little better. Hopefully that's easier to read. All right. So when it's created, I will create a random status effect and create a random what do I want to call it? It's the value of I'm gonna call it random intensity. That's it. Intensity. Oh, maybe I did spell it. I don't know. I can't spell. And now for the status effects, I will make those a global script because that's gonna just be how do I want that data to look? Well, I'm thinking in my mind that maybe instead of having it choose a random intensity, it picks a random potion that's predefined, and then it has its own what do I want to call it? Predefined intensity, I guess. So I have a potion name, the effect that it does, and then its intensity comes with it. And then that can be my data structure. I like that idea, I think. Because I could do that in a global settings. Because that's what this is. Oh, forget it doesn't open in. Ugh. Seriously? Can I move these back over here? I didn't know I could do that. I separated it from... Separated them both. Weird. Alright. Alright. So yeah, I can put it here. Well, it's all C#, so I can do this as a class, maybe? Alright, let's pull this back. How does it know that that's... It's just a C# script. Okay, so we'll come here. I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call it scripts. And then I want to create a script that's a C# script. And I'm going to call it potion. A potion has a name. Can I just make it a regular property? Public string I'm gonna keep it simple. And I'm going to say cents. Can I also say it's equal to string.empty? Make it happy? So I've got a, why does it like that? Potion.name hides inherited member name. Okay, we'll call it potion name. Potion name. Int. Automation's running. It's 8:30. Intensity. Set it equal to 0. So now I have a potion script. Trying to think about. Alright, we'll just create a new script here. Call it global values. I don't know if global values is the right name, but it is what it is. Public list of potion. All potions. It's going to be equal to a new list of potions. New potion. Name. Test potion 1. Cents is going to be equal to site. Oops. And intensity is going to be equal to minus 12. Actually, there's where the semicolon needs to go. We'll go like this. We'll say new potion. Name is equal to test. Potion 2. Very original names. Touch. Intensity is equal to 5. It's not a string. Okay, so that was the those are some potions. Let me just go like this one more time. We'll make it 3. I want to get all 3 senses in here. So I've got touch, sight, and hearing. Minus 20. Okay. Test potion. What on earth is up with my typing is unfortunate for me this evening. Okay, so let me find a scene on this one here. So I load, oh, those are pack scenes. So I pull in globals. Is that what this is? No. Set up the UI to have the correct values. So UI. So I set the oxygen levels. Oh, that's in the UI, which is main display UI. Nope. user interface. There we go. Gosh, dang. Main display UI.cs. So let's see. How am I using? What is it in globals? Oh, it's depletion rate. That's what I'm looking for. So I've got a timer. The timer times out. That's a different one. So player. Does the player do anything? I don't think it has this in here anymore. It's been too long since I've done this. I don't remember how any of this works. Can I right click on this and say find all references? I can find all references. Oh, nope, not there. Huh, doesn't look like I'm using it anywhere. Anyway, okay. Go back to files. All right. So I'm doing get node. Must be set. I must be doing that someplace else then. I don't know why. Oh yeah, globals. So I have a function called lower oxygen. Lower the oxygen by the, okay. Leve. So I do that. I do that. And I think it was in the user interface, right? Globals. Player. I swear I saw it in here. Not there. So global values, get node globals. And that is what this is here, right? This is called globals. Okay. And then it's version number, which is a value in globals. Version number. Okay. All right. I kind of remember how this all works. So I want to do, what was I doing? Man, brain, go away. All right, so I have a list of potions. When the game starts, or when every scene starts, it will load up one of those. Yeah, okay. Each potion will load up this. So first thing I need to do is I need to get that value. And I will start by, nope, clicked on it. Didn't mean to. My click happy. Global value. Ugh. It's gonna be equal to get node. No, come on. Right, get node global values. Root, and it's on that one. It's inside of globals. In this case, it's inside of script. Oop, wrong side of the quote. Scripts. So that gets me the global values. I'm gonna have a private potion. What do I want to call it? This potion? Alright, so I'm gonna say, what's the problem with this? Oh, I can't do that here. I gotta do it here. Global values. Global. Alright, so now I'm gonna need to get a random status effect. This potion. How do I want to do that? Well, we'll start simple. Values dot all potions sub-0. Get the first one. Not going to create a random intensity. So I have its value. Now I'm trying to think. So when I apply the effect, think about this. Let me create another one here while I'm thinking. Create a new script. This one's gonna be called the player script. We don't see the player, so he's not gonna have a node. However, the player is going to have some stats. It's gonna have a list of potions, and it's gonna be consumed potions. Int sight, touch, and hearing. Sight. Touch. Hearing. Okay, so it's gonna have a list of the consumed potions. Gonna have the sight, touch, and hearing. When I click a potion, it's going to apply the status effect. So I have public apply potion, and it's going to bring in a potion, new potion. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say switch new potion. Oops, this is a void. New potion dot. Oh, it is there. Okay, it just isn't showing it. case, we're gonna do it smart. To floor site. Touch. Hearing. So, no matter what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say consumed potions dot add new potion. So it's always gonna add that potion to the list. If it's site, diagramming distributed systems is an art form unto itself. Yeah. My brain. Oh yeah, so I want to say site plus equals new potion dot intensity. And that's actually going to be the same for all of these, except that I will change hearing and touch. So that's pretty much it there. Got the user registration figured out this weekend, so you can finally add extra users. Oh, nice. That's good. I like that. That can be a fairly... It sounds simple enough, but it can be pretty complicated. Especially if you need to do a lot of segregation of the system. You know, if each person has like their own... I don't want to say instance, but what do you want to call it? Their own versions of everything, I guess. So it is kind of like their own instance of it. That can get pretty complicated. So that's good work. That's awesome. I need to spend some more time doing that kind of stuff. I'm working on what was it? Well, it was a couple weeks ago now. I was building that API, that game API, and so I'm working on building the one at work that I'm using. That's going to be using OAuth and all that stuff, and it's coming along nicely. I'm just patiently waiting for my security group to get what do they want to call it, the OAuth server or however they want to do it configured, so I can actually set it up. But I've got it all scaffolded and commented out, so I'm ready to go. But it would be nice if I had some kind of front end on top of all of that, so I could distinguish who's using each one. And maybe I can do it once I get the new server stuff set up. I can figure that out, but I can't yet because I still don't know what's happening with it. And I'm sure this security cyber CrowdStrike thing that went down is going to just delay that even more, unfortunately. Okay, so when a potion gets created... Oh, sorry, I just set it to the first one just because. A player can apply a potion. That'll happen when I click it. I've got the potions there. Potions got intensity. Close the settings. Alright. So now I need to be able to create a scene. The Game Jam theme is... What is it? Shadows and Alchemy. There's some more details on it. I'm taking the alchemy side a little, not really super literally, but kind of with the potioning. And then my idea is if I can get, since the idea is you're trying to just puzzle your way through escaping a dungeon, having a mechanic where you have like a torch that's burning out, so the longer it takes for you to play the darker the room gets, which will affect every time the darkness goes down, it'll automatically affect your different senses. So like as it gets darker, your sight goes down, but maybe your hearing goes up a little bit because you can tend to hear a little. It feels like you hear a little better when it's dark. So that's kind of the idea that I came up with. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah, I think it's a simple enough mechanic, and I think it'd be easy enough to add, and I could even do like some lighting effects on the scene, like as it gets darker, you know, make it so it gets closer and closer. But then having just like the real simple mechanics, because I've only got a week to do it, so I'm hoping that I can puzzle this all out. So let's save that. Okay. So each potion. Let's add a node. Is it a collision shape? It's a color picker, a button. I guess it could be a. It could be a button. That could be the easiest way to do it. A theme button that can contain text and an icon. Excuse me. Let's throw a button on here and just see what it... Can I put this like that? So now that is the button. Can I make it... Oh, I see. I can do an icon, though. Let me try that. Alright, so let's hide that for now. It's got kind of a weird background, doesn't it? I don't know if I like that. Can I get rid of that button? Now this one has... Oh! Yeah, oops, hang on, I'll do it yet. That doesn't really make any difference. I'll keep it there because it's hidden anyway. Icon behavior, icon alignment center. Toggle mode, what is that? If true, the button is in toggle mode, makes the button flip its state. You press and unpress each time the area is clicked. As the button is pressed down. Alright, well let's do this. Let's go like this. Let's save this. We'll call this potions test. And node button released action mode. Button up. From signal. Oh, it has a script. Yeah, I can do that. On button up. Public void. gd.print button pressed. Select current. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted it to be the other one. Oops. Okay. Well, that was dumb. So let's that's not what I wanted either. Project bug, project. Nope, it's still not there, so. What is it? Project settings, maybe? Is that where it is? Run. There we go. Motions test. There we go. Run it now. Now I should see. Actually, I won't see any of them because it sets wrong. Crap. It's out of camera. Time for the kids to come get ready for bed. So now that button is pressed, it does things. Okay, I'll run with that. I can live with that for now. So let's delete that. Yep. And let's close this. And potion red. Let's add a child node, call it a button. Let's see this one. And let's go to yellow. Add a button. Potion did I add? That one? That one. There we go. Yep. Alright. So now I got all these buttons. Both of them. And no scripts to do anything with. So let's attach a script. Call it potion red. I will take this. Actually, I can just take all of this. Shoot. Copy the ready. That's only potion red. I haven't done it the yellow yet. I haven't done it on the yellow. I'll have some of the yellow. Alright, so now we can come here to button. No, here we go. I know things. On button up. Two. Red button up, connect it. So now let me run it again and I should get the same text on each one. Button pressed, button pressed, button pressed. All right. So we got a pretty simple interaction. None of them are level. That's cool. I like that. Actually, hang on. Let's run it one more time. We'll look at something. Okay, never mind. I was thinking about what I'd clicked on the toggle or the button press toggle mode, whatever. let's line these up as close as we can to the line. Save. Like that, like that. Now let's see how that looks. A little bit better. Looks like the red one might still be a little low. No, red looks fine. Maybe green's a little high. Yeah, green's a little high. All right, so let's go back here and we'll say red errors. Let's see. Can node not found. Root scripts. Absolute path attempted from root node 2D. Potion yellow. So root scripts. And the other one, it's root background music or globals. Globals. And then background music, audio, stream player. All right, let's look at this other project. What is going on here? So I love how I can't do anything with that. Oh, so I am getting, I think I remember how I did this, right? Did I do, let's go global values, copy path, and maybe just do that. That's not right. How do I do this correctly? Oh. That's doing GD load. I wonder. Oop. Hey, kiddo. Okay, now, that's right. I was getting some errors trying to pull in the global script settings, I think. Well, let me try. For potion. This potion dot name. Potion name. Just want to run it again and see what happens. I suspect it's gonna puke. Yeah, or no, it didn't puke. It actually didn't find it, which is what I kind of expected. So, all right, back to my script. Yeah, so that's not right. That's definitely the problem. How did I figure out this pathing thing? I think that's the way to do it, is I do that copy path. Let me try it. Copy path. That still feels wrong. Let's do a build. Yeah, still doesn't. Output, that's what I want. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. I'm like, why isn't it doing anything? Missed again. So maybe I just do this. I don't need to put the file extension on there because, oops. Oh, because this pulls it in. Get node. No, it still pukes. Because it's inside of scripts. Alright. To the docs. Oh, this isn't actually, maybe it will. Godot API for C#. No, that's not really what I want. No, I didn't want to do that. Poop. Resources. So load. So I load the Sprite 2D. Those are using scenes. Okay, so I say get node and I say root background music audio system player. And that's inside audio stream player background music. Okay. I feel like I'm just overlooking something. Let's look at player. So I get the shooting markers. Oh, because those are already on the page. Ah, geez, yeah. The root stuff, that's already stuff that's in the scene. Idiot. I knew that. Okay. Okay. Your entire experience with Godot is overlooking stuff. And it's just it's not it's just mostly because I'm unfamiliar with it, right? Just the terminology and the way how you kind of do some of this stuff. It's just some of it is just like I know this is a thing. I'm looking. Why can't I find it? And I just got to get my frame of reference of what each thing is actually trying to grab. Oy. So main display, is this one that was getting? No. Start screen. Because the audio stream player, that's on the page. And then global variables. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at starting screen. So there's that. I don't want to move it. What am I doing? No. There we go. Move it back. All right. So get node globals, root globals. Auto load. There it is. Globals background music. All right. Now I'm starting to remember. So here in my project, I have to do the same thing. You have to go to auto load. Add it. Now it's scripts global values, or it's called global values. There it is. Now, it's root globals, I believe. That's what this one is, right? Project autoloaders is globals. And it's just called that. So it's root that. All right. Haha, success is being made. Global values. So it's root global values. Is that That's probably still not quite right, but we'll see. Yep, it isn't. We'll move this one over. Root and globals. Slash root, that's it. Okay. Oh, slash root. Ugh. This potion, this project. Oh, I only got 4 errors that time. Potion red and potion yellow still had a problem, but I didn't fix it on there, so let's fix those. And yellow. And then potion green. Alright, let's run it. Big bucks, no errors. No errors. Still not showing me that potion value though. Let's go GD print this potion. Okay, so it is there. Potion name. Oh, there is no potion name for it. No, because I give it a name. Yeah. Potion name. That's why it's not working. Because I labeled these wrong. I gave the node a name, not the class. There we go. From test potion 1. There it is. Alright. Nailed it. First try. Not to brag or anything, but I'm an expert at this. And what's it? 2 and 1. So now each potion is different. Just to validate I'm not insane. All right. So each potion is there. Let me think. How else do I want to modify this? Actually, I need to take a quick bio break because I have drank a lot of water in the last 2 hours. I will be right back. All right. I am back. Let's see. Thank you. Had an impromptu putting the last kid to bed because he was ready as soon as I got up there, so I put him to bed. All right. Let's see. I've got my potions. Not doing anything really exciting right now. I've got my potion shelf. I want to remove the camera because I'm not going to have a camera on this scene because this is going to be kind of like just a shelf. Like this is just like the overlay of the potions on the shelf. So I'm just going to add static 2D body. Do I need to do that? Or can I just put a spread? I want to create like a shelf. Where is this thing? Oops. Okay, what are all these? This. Let's make it a little bit wider. Not quite as thick. Oh, I don't know if I want it to be nope. It might not. Oh. I didn't know what I did. Not a mesh texture. Not a mesh texture. I think it is. Is that what I want? And then I change. Oops. Okay, I feel like I've done this before and it's not that complicated. Didn't I do this here in this other one where I had just a straight up widget thingy, like just a simple color or something as a base, maybe. I don't remember. And if I did, I probably deleted it. Because none of this is, what was that? That was just a platform. Those were just images now, yeah. Alright. Let's see. I want to say a new gradient? No. All right, let me just do it. Just do something dumb. Can't find paint. Of course you can't find paint. We'll just pick a color. That one. Fill it. There. My shape. Documents. Gonna call it shelf. There. It's an ugly shelf, but it's good enough. Potions are sitting on the shelf. Boy, it looks really orange, doesn't it? Not what I had intended for it to be. Okay. That's right, they're all off-center, which is fine. Now I will put in a new scene. So we'll scene, new scene, 2D scene. I'll start by adding a camera. And then I'm going to, nope. I want to hit this one. I want to rename potions test. Potions shelf. Potion shelf. Self. Slef. Shelf. And then go project. And now we're going to start with, I don't have this one saved yet. I'm going to call this rename, call it main scene. Main scene, save. Yep, delete it. Sit there at the bottom, kind of being itself. Main scene. This is now going to be the main. So I run it. Now the shelf should be at the bottom, kind of in the center. Yep, click, click, click. All right, so that's there. I got the shelves. I need... Ooh, Boskins, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it a lot. I really do. Let's see. I want to make a door. So we're gonna start. I don't have a door yet, so it's gonna be 2D scene. We're gonna call this name door left. Oops. Alright, new folder. New scene. Just do it here. 2D scene. Door left. So every door is just gonna have just that. It's gonna be just the door. So I'm gonna use this icon as the door for now. We're gonna shape it like that or so. Ish. Put it right on there. And we're gonna call it door left. duplicate it. Call this one door right. And then on the main scene, I will import door left and door right. Door left on the left, door right on the right. Let's see. I'll line it up completely on the top. So now there's the doors. When so there'll be click events, grouped click events here, here, and here. One for each door, and then one for the potions. So when the potion's on the shelf, I'm going to trying to think of how I want to do this. When I click on a potion, when I click on the potion here, I want the potions to go away. I want them to like slide out of the way because you can't see them anymore. It's this overlay, right? This is it. Yeah, I'll call this potions. Shelf. So when I click on one inside here, it took me there. I was like, what happened? Then I want it to move. So inside of the shelf, I need to have a signal that triggers, and it actually will have to trigger from any of those potions. So I need to go to each potion. Yep. So we'll go to potion green. So I don't think there's, well, it's when that button up happens. Now this is the part that gets a little complicated that I gotta get correct. Because I will click the button. Okay, so I have an easy check. Let's look at this code. The starting screen. So global values has these different events that happen. That might be easier. It's a little less design friendly if I do it that way, because it's a signal that triggers on globals. So I can emit signal health change. So it's an event. I gotta get that straight in my head. It's like a signal is an event that this class calls. So my potion can have a signal that says potion clicked. And then I pass in what I'm doing. So I can pass the potion. And then I can emit signal. Find all the references there, and then I find it in that's probably not anywhere useful, is it? Find all references. So that's there. All right, emit signal. Signal. I'm clicking and closing all the things and I didn't want to do that. There we go. So I have all of these signals. Signal ship area changed. Oh, my Echo is now playing videos of trailers. Weird. Okay, so I say ship area changed. Right, and it's in every one of those. But then, where else is it used? Player, maybe? Okay, so when I'm doing the communications area, so, oh, okay, here we go. So I have repair ship systems. Am I tying that into anything? Why am my brain so slow? Okay, so that just sets values. All right, let's search for signals. All right, objects can have a set signal defined, similar to delegates and other shows to connect them. All objects in Godot have a notification method that allows it to respond to things. Let's signal. Emit a signal, use the emit signal method. Note that as for signals defined by the engine, your custom signal names are listed under the nested signal name class. Consequently, any node or ref counted will be compatible automatically. node button, plus button, minus button, minus button, pressed. The button pressed. Oh, okay. So it is just an event. And I define it. And then I can do something with it when it's pressed. Okay. I think I got it. I think. I'll move this one over here, minimize this one. Open this one back up. Potion green. So I will have this will be a signal. Public delegate void potion drank drink event handler. No events. I need to say event handler, don't I? It's gotta be like named correctly. Alright. And then I'm going to say just emits the signal. Yeah, okay. Then emit signal name. And it's potion drink, and that's it. I think that's right. So now this is on the shelf. Potion green. So I have the signal. Oh, we gotta build it. Is that how I gotta get it to work? I can't remember. It's weird to get it to show up. On the shelf. Now I have a potion drink event. There we go. So now I will add a script here. And then I'll have another signal. Public delegate void potion taken event handler. So now if I come here and I click on the node, I say potion drink, and I say connect this. Drank the green potion, emit that info. Let me, before I go too crazy here, yeah, okay. So script. So I know that this is the potion green. So this one will actually emit potion. Taken potion. And then I will need to, I'll need to get, do I need to get the node? Yeah. I'll need to. Oops. Get node green potion green. It's just potion green. Green potion. Why do I have an equal sign there? And then I can say this. When I emit this one, how did I do that? I do that by making a fool of myself. I just say what it is, just like so. I say potion, taken potion. And then emit signal name. And then when I pass it, let's find the one that did it. Emit. Yes. So potion taken, and I say, well, then I say taken potion. All right. Let's do that for all the potions. Well, let's start with potion green. So we'll put this on potion red. And on potion yellow. On yellow. And now if I come back here to that. And I gotta build to show all my new potions. Alright, red potion. Void potion. Because this is the same no matter what. Actually, I'll just do private void. Take potion. Potion. Taking potion. I really hate using that same term over and over and over again, but shoots my goots. Well, I can just say take potion. Taking potion. Now that replaces all of this. Nope, that's too much to take over. Alright, that's red and green. Nope, no Docker for this one. Potion, and take potion. Oops. Not taken. Take potion. There it is. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Nope. And this has got to be this potion anyway. We'll say this is Red potion. Potion. Red. Yellow. Oh wait, I already have it, so I don't need to get it. Why am I doing this? This is dumb. Extra logic, not necessary. Just doing a pass-through, that's all it's doing. Alright, so now all of those are firing an event. So now on the main scene, this thing has this. So the main scene needs a script. Here's the script. Now come here to the potion shelf. I will say we are going to take that trigger. Public void. It actually is passing a value. Oh, no. Yeah, it's passing a potion. And we'll say gd.print potion clicked like this, and I'll say taken potion name. Okay. It's gonna work. Okay, got a couple of errors. That's fine. Error calling signal potion drink to callable potions shelf.cs on potion green. Potion green, potion red. So each one of them. Error calling from signal potion drink. Method not found. What do you mean the method's not found? It worked. Well, maybe it doesn't work. Let's try that. I think it's actually not working. However, my print statement is identical, so it looks like it's working. Yeah, so it's not working. Okay, that's fine. It stopped. Yep. On potion green drink method not found. Potions shelf. On potion green drink. Oh, okay, so I'm expecting it to give me that potion so I don't have to look it up. That's fine. Potion drank. We'll change it up. This potion. Red. And yellow. gonna work this time. No errors. Perfect. Okay, so that's good. I got the potions. Now when I click it and I run this event, on the main scene, potion clicked in main scene, hide the potions bar or table, and only show the doors, because that's the next bit. There we go. Main scene's getting all those. Perfect. So now if I go to the main scene, I wonder if there's a way I can just animate it down. That's got to be pretty easy, right? Animate moving a scene. Godot. Move a scene node Godot. Just look at that. I'd like to see it kind of like transition down. It's really what I'd like to see it do. Maybe I just set its speed. Potions shelf. Screen. Just say all around on screen. Center of the screen. That's really what I do. I just want it to slide off screen. I probably just need to change its type. Well, I will worry about that tomorrow because I need to cut off tonight. I got a few things I got to do before I go to bed and go to work tomorrow. But I made really good progress. Hopefully tomorrow I can animate those things going away, and then maybe I can get some background stuff in here. Maybe actually get some actual looking doors, and then I can start coming up with a little bit more polished stuff. But yeah, right. It's starting to come together pretty nicely. I'll need to probably spend a little time maybe with a spreadsheet and just like build my different potions list too. I might do that a little bit tomorrow. But my plan is I will be back on tomorrow evening, assuming everything goes well and we don't have a catastrophic failure at work, because I got to go into the office tomorrow. So yeah, we will continue this tomorrow evening, probably ish about the same time. Just kind of depends on how the end of day stuff goes. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy, everybody.